Guys, I see a lot of you pouting and giving up. Don't give up right now. We are literally less than 2 weeks from the bull run. How do I think this or how do I know this? The election is up in less than 2 weeks. If you look at all the previous cycles, we've always gone up right after the election, regardless of which party wins. So there's actually no reason to fear about it. Regardless of which candidate wins, we're going up. Maybe one we go up more than the other, but we're going to go up. We went up in 2020, we went up in 2016, at the end of 2016 and 2017 after this happened. And before that, it was kind of irrelevant because Bitcoin was too early in on its phase. Like in 2012, I'm sure it actually in 2012 it did go up too, all the way up until the crash in 2013 with the Mt. Gox stuff. And of course, in 2008, Bitcoin didn't exist, so we don't have to talk about that. So all of you have been holding on. The ones that are left now, the strong, the brave, the few, have been holding on for more than 2 years. You survived FTX. You survived Terra Luna. You survived Celsius, Voyager, 3AC, all these things, the Russian war. That had an effect on the crypto market, the Middle Eastern situation. We've gotten through all of that. It would be such a shame now if you just gave up right before the bull run. Just look at the 4-year chart. We always go up like in November and December, especially in December, and then into January, February, March, April. That's when we peak. That's how the four-year cycle works, and that isn't changing. I think a lot of you were bamboozled by the ETF, thought we're gonna get in a year early. No, the ETF only really had an effect on Bitcoin, and it kind of middled afterwards. So it didn't really have much of an effect on the overall cycle. The cycle is still good. The Bitcoin situation did not somehow invalidate the cycle. I'm not really sure why people think it completely and utterly invalidated the cycle because, we haven't really even given the cycle a chance. I've always said if you bought a coin, a serious coin, not a meme coin, a serious coin, you should give it 4 years to actually make you a good return. Because if you looked at the previous cycles, they all took about 4 years. A lot of the coins didn't really go up last time until late the year after the halving, or like the year of the halving, but later in the year. And that's kind of been the gist the entire time. I mean, if you look at 2016, we went up mostly through 2017, but we didn't really spike until the end of 2017. Yes, we did go up from about $1,000 to $6,000 in terms of Bitcoin throughout 2016 and throughout 2017, but it wasn't the end of 2017 until we spiked to $20,000 and altcoins went insane. And we could actually have it happen again this time. 2017, like this time, would actually be 2025, which is next year. I don't think it's going to quite happen like that, but I do expect us to go up next year in terms of altcoins with the ETF influence, with everything else. So 2 weeks away, my friends. Don't just panic and sell now, no matter what happens. The election's going to happen. The regimes are going to get more friendly towards crypto. There's going to be more ETF projects. And the cycle is about to crest. So don't panic right before it crests. Hang on and we will make money.